Twitter is so concerned about Threads joining the social media fray, taking legal action today. ABC News is reporting that sources say Twitter sent Meta a cease and desist letter over its newly launched platform that has already amassed more than 30 million downloads in the first 24 hours. The Twitter letter accuses Meta of misappropriating Twitter's trade secrets and other highly confidential information. Joining us live now is Ahmed Banafa, a cybersecurity expert at San Jose State University. Professor Banafa, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Kristen.
You're not surprised by Twitter's cease and desist letter today, are you?
No, actually, I was wondering when he's going to send that letter, because this is like it's basically a confirmation that Threads is a success when you receive a letter like that.
Yes, and it does seem like there's some, I don't want to say jealousy, but personal feelings there, animosity now growing between these two leaders, Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. I just want to show folks this back and forth, right? Musk suggesting Instagram is trash. He tweeted, "It is infinitely preferable to be attacked by strangers on Twitter than indulge in the false happiness of hide the pain Instagram." Zuckerberg's, whose company, Meta, also includes Instagram, Facebook, and now Threads, clapped back with this Spider-Man meme pointing, one pointing at the other. Yep, I'm competing with you. How about that? What do you make of this?
Well, I mean, by the end of the day, the users are really the winners here in this kind of competition. This kind of fight between them it's not coming from nothing. It's 8 months of chaotic management style by Elon Musk, and a lot of things he done that has really hurt the brand and hurt the users. And most important out of this one is the source of the revenue, which is the advertiser that just left that platform. And just to make sure that this is really the timing, last week we have this the limits that Elon Musk have on us, saying that you cannot watch, you cannot read those tweets. There is a limit, 500, 1,000, 10,000. That was basically the last straw for so many people.
Right. So you're saying people are primed for another entry, and, Threads, having Instagram as kind of this automatic boost, right? You can connect through Instagram is definitely giving it a head start, like maybe the Post, Mastodons, and Blue Skies, they don't have that, right?
That is correct, and also keep in mind that Meta has the engineering and the ability for scaling up very quickly. If you look at the other small competitors for Twitter, they couldn't handle that much of influx of people moving from Twitter to their platform. So sometimes they just stop it. For Meta, it's the last number I read is about 40 million people joined the platform, and it's working. I mean, there's nothing. It's not down. I look at it before our interview, and it's fine. It's just missing some of the major features. For example, you're talking about the search, the trends, the hashtag, and also the direct messaging, and they know about it. Instagram knows about that.
Yeah, I have it. Joined this morning, and I'm seeing a lot of ask for following. But yeah, I mean, like you said, the functions seem pretty similar with the likes, the reposts. I don't want to say retweet. You can share, right? And I wonder, slight differences, right, in terms of the length of the video you're allowed to post and the message, how long it can be?
Correct. Yeah, 500 characters and 5 minutes of the video. And also you can upload 10 pictures compared to 4 pictures for Twitter. So they know that the limitation, and they just gave people more than that. It's just they have to work on what is missing here. And also there are a few things like translation. If you're reading a tweet with a different language, you need some kind of translation for that. But there's a problem, Kristen, here. There's a problem, which is I hope they can solve it very quickly. I'm talking about Threads here. If I would like to delete my Threads account, I have to delete my Instagram account too. So I can just deactivate it. I cannot just delete it.
Oh, I see. I mean, that connection, of course, helps Threads at the start, but that could prove to be a problem later. But I wanted to ask you, in terms of the cease and desist letter, right? The accusation that, hey, basically you copied us, our trade secrets, you took some of our engineers. I think Meta said, no, we didn't. That's not true at all, baseless. Do you think there's something there? Because for the average user like me looking at it, they do seem very, very similar.
Well, they have to prove that they own the design and the shape and the forms, like the heart and the paper, the fly paper, and all these kind of things. The court will decide that. It's not. It's for me. I look at this one is just a distraction that Elon Musk trying to distract Meta from going ahead because they are actually full speed. It's just incredible to see how many people join the new platform. It's an average of 2 million every hour, and that's unheard of, especially for a social media platform.
And how quickly are people abandoning Twitter?
So far, since Elon Musk took over Twitter, 32 million people left Twitter, but they left it, but there is no place to go. Either they just say, I'm going to take a break. Now there is an option. There is an alternative. So this kind of exodus is going to accelerate as we go in the coming weeks.
I mean, Mark Zuckerberg said he wanted to create a friendlier place, a town square that is not so hostile. And I wonder if you think that is even possible and what he would have to do to police that or make that be.
That's the biggest question. If you notice that the Threads does not have any advertisement so far, the companies are waiting for some kind of policies so that they define and moderate the contents. What are you going to do if there is some kind of a hate messages, some kind of a bigotry, or some kind of a violence or something? What are you going to do about it? Because this is one of the biggest things that they left Twitter because of what's going on in Twitter when it comes to those kind of questions. So until we have those policies, then they're going to invite the advertisers to come and join Threads. And this is a big question that we're going to know about it in the coming weeks.
I mean, do you think that Meta's self-policing has gotten a lot better since the days of the 2016 election?
In December of 2022, the court ordered them to pay $725 million because of Cambridge Analytica.
Yeah.
So that's a big number. Yeah. So that's a big lesson for them to make sure that they self-moderate. I mean, you cannot leave it 100% for the companies because it's actually conflicting with the bottom line.
Their
they make more profit,
sure.
That's more people. But that's the problem.
But then you just also had the court ruling that tried to limit the administration's contact with the social media companies over content. So we'll have to see where that goes. That's going to be appealed to the Supreme Court, I'm sure. But what do you think will be the next shoe to drop, if you will, in this war over social media?
We will see what's going on with the next move with Twitter, because the news that we have here is the new CEO of Twitter. I mean, and she's well respected, well known in the industry. She knows a lot of the advertising companies. She's trying to take control. Today she has a tweet. It's a very nice tweet saying that we are the original. Other people are imitating us. It's telling people to stay with the platform. Now, the more she's on the front end, the more she's visible, the better is the situation for Twitter. But if Elon Musk still, running the show, the future is not good for Twitter. And I can see the same story between Twitter and Threads is like MySpace and Facebook and Yahoo and Google. The latest one came and took over the market.
I know MySpace as well, so I'm afraid we're both dating ourselves here. Professor Ahmed Bonnava, San Jose State University cybersecurity expert, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
We've seen